Hello again. This is Gretchen of Lighten Up and Thrive, Joyful Living for Mind, Body, and Soul. And this is your fourth audio in this 6-part audio program of How to Thrive in the Midst of Change. Today's audio is about bouncing back from change. Last time we shared with you 5 ideas on how to navigate through the transition phase of change. This time, I'd like to talk about resiliency. What is resiliency? It's our ability to bounce back after a major life change. A recent book written by Keith McFarland is appropriately entitled Bounce: The Art of Turning Tough Times into Triumphs. Keith shares with his readers something that I think we could all benefit from learning. I want you to imagine that there are 3 objects in front of you. The first is a glass Christmas ornament. The second is an orange. And the third is a super bounce ball. In your mind, I'd like you to visualize what happens when the glass ornament is dropped on a hard surface. It shatters, right? It shatters in such a way that it's almost impossible to put it back together again. Now, I'd like you to focus in your mind's eye on the orange. If you drop the orange, what happens? It will land on the floor with a thud. Well, chances are it won't split open, but it certainly will probably be bruised. Now, in your mind, I'd like you to imagine taking that super bounce ball and drop it to the floor. What does it do? Well, it bounces back. In fact, the harder you throw the ball, the more it bounces back. Now, if you were to draw a picture of the path of the ball, you would see that it spends significant time on the upward trajectory. Well, from this exercise, I hope you can see that the glass ornament has no adaptability. The orange doesn't totally disintegrate, but it suffers. The super bouncing ball, on the other hand, not only recovers from the fall, it actually bounces back stronger. As hard as it is to believe, if handled in the best way possible, like the super ball, we can bounce back stronger than ever after a change. Change is a chance to rethink and revise our behaviors, our routines, our beliefs, and our goals. Each change that we bounce back from increases our resiliency. We learn to become more resourceful. We have the opportunity to develop new skills and broaden our thinking. In fact, your ability to bounce back can be a model for others around you who are facing change. Often we don't go through a change alone. Did you ever notice how when you're going through change and you just talk about things that your coworkers, your neighbors, your friends, and family all seem to be dealing with some type of change, and maybe they're similar changes as well? How many of you know someone who is struggling with the changing economy, for example? How many of you know someone who's struggling with a family transition or a personal crisis? When your coworkers, family, or friends witness your resiliency, it is possible for them to plug into your energy, your bounce. Life gives us opportunities every day to embrace change, to bounce back. Resilient people know that unexpected things happen. So, here are a few tips to strengthen your resiliency. First, Understand that setbacks can make you stronger. Second, tap into your confidence. Third, avoid beating yourself up over your mistakes. They happen to everybody. And fourth, don't let fear paralyze you. Well, and here's a final tip. Assess the situation by paying attention to what is going on around you, and then take action quickly. In researching why some people survive a disaster and others don't, experts discovered, not surprisingly, that people who were able to quickly assess the situation and take action had a greater chance of survival. That probably doesn't come as a surprise to anyone. Other important tips to help you be more resilient are: pay attention to what is going on around you. Notice when things are changing. Prepare for setbacks. And shift gears as early as possible. So in conclusion, the next time you're faced with a change, whether it be a sudden or a gradual one, stop and think about this. What action can I take or not take that will help me bounce back quicker and stronger? That's a noble question to ask yourself and to remind yourself whenever you are facing change. Next time, we're going to talk about how you can focus on your best self during a change. This is an important topic because it will help you deal with current changes and challenges, prepare for future changes and challenges, and develop more bounce after a fall. Our quote for today comes from James York. He says, "The most successful people are those who are good at Plan B." That's all for today. I look forward to you joining me next week for your 5th audio on becoming the best you. And then the 6th one following that is helping others navigate the course of change. Until next time, have a great week and keep thriving.